I judged her for being poor. Then I found out what she did for my son. Have you ever looked down on someone? And years later realized they were the angel you never deserved? I did. And by the time I understood what I'd done, it was almost too late. I'm not here to make excuses. I'm here to tell you the truth. About the woman I dismissed. About my son. And about the kind of mother I was. The kind I'm ashamed of now. Before I go on, I need to ask you something. If you're new here, please subscribe to this channel. We're just starting out, and every subscription helps us keep sharing these stories. Hit the like button too. It only takes a second. Thank you, God bless you. My name is Barbara. I'm 63 years old. I live alone now. A small house on the edge of town. Quiet. Too quiet, most days. I raised one son, Daniel. He's 35 now. We don't talk as much as I wish we did, but we're trying. That's something. When Daniel was born, I held him in the hospital room and made a promise. I would give him everything. Everything I didn't have growing up. A good school, clean clothes, manners, respect. I would make sure he never looked poor, never felt less than. The nurses handed him to me wrapped in a blue blanket. He had the tiniest fingers, the softest skin. I kissed his forehead and whispered, "You're going to have a better life than I did." I meant it. I worked 2 jobs for years. My husband left when Daniel was 4. I didn't cry about it. I didn't have time. I just kept going, kept pushing, kept controlling every little thing, because I thought that's what a good mother did. I believed in order, in standards, in knowing who belonged in your life and who didn't. If someone didn't match our level, I didn't let them in. I thought I was protecting him. The neighborhood we lived in was mixed. Some families had money, some didn't. I made sure Daniel played with the right kids, the ones whose parents had jobs like mine, the ones who dressed well, who spoke well. There was a woman who lived 3 houses down. Her name was Carla. She was younger than me, maybe 30 at the time. She worked at the grocery store, stocking shelves, I think. She had 2 little girls, always in hand-me-downs, always a little too loud. Her house needed paint. The fence was broken. Her car was old and rusty, the kind that coughed when it started. I didn't hate her. I just dismissed her. She smiled at me once in a while, waved. I'd nod back. Polite, distant. I told Daniel not to play with her girls. "They're not your kind of friends," I said. He didn't argue. He was a good boy. He listened. I had no idea what was coming. Daniel was 8 when it started. He'd come home from school and ask if he could go to Carla's house. Her daughters went to his school. One of them, Lily, was in his grade. "Why?" I asked. "She invited me. They have a trampoline." "We'll get you a trampoline." "Mom, I just want to go." "Not today." He stopped asking after a while. I thought that was the end of it. But kids are sneaky, especially when they want something you won't give them. One afternoon, I came home early from work. I parked in the driveway and saw him, Daniel, sitting on Carla's porch, eating something out of a plastic bowl, laughing with Lily and her little sister. I got out of the car and walked over. The summer air was thick. I could smell cut grass, hear cicadas buzzing. Carla was sitting on the steps with them. She looked up at me, smiled. "Hi, Barbara. Daniel's been helping the girls with their math homework. I made them some snacks. Hope that's okay." Her voice was kind, warm. I didn't return the warmth. "Daniel, let's go." "Mom, I'm not done." "Now." He stood up, handed the bowl back to Carla, mumbled a thank you. Carla's smile faded a little, but she didn't say anything. I walked Daniel home in silence. Inside, I turned to him. "I told you not to go over there." "She's nice, Mom." "I don't care. You don't know her. You don't know what kind of people they are." "She helped me with my science project last week, when you were at work." That stopped me. "What?" I didn't understand it. I went over and asked. She explained it. I got a B. I didn't know what to say, so I just repeated myself. "You don't go there anymore." "Understood." He nodded. But I saw something in his face, something I didn't like. Disappointment. Not in Carla. In me. The years went on. Daniel grew, got quieter, more distant. I blamed it on puberty, on school, on the fact that he missed having a father. I kept working, kept managing everything, kept my standards high. Carla was still there, 3 houses down, still waving, still smiling. I still didn't wave back. When Daniel was 15, he started staying after school more. Clubs, he said. Projects. I didn't question it. I was proud. My son was involved. Responsible. One night I got a call from the school. Daniel had been in an accident. Not serious. He'd fallen off his bike on the way home. Scraped up. A little shaken. They said someone had already picked him up. Who? I asked. A neighbor. Carla Mendez. She said she knew the family. My chest tightened. I drove to her house. The porch light was on. I could see shadows moving behind the curtains. Daniel was sitting on her couch, a bandage on his knee. Carla was handing him a glass of water. "He's okay," she said when she saw me. "Just a little scraped up. I saw him on the side of the road. Brought him here to clean him up." I looked at my son. "Why didn't you call me?" "I did. You didn't answer." I checked my phone. 3 missed calls. I'd been in a meeting. Carla touched my arm gently. "It's okay. He's safe. That's what matters." I pulled my arm away. "Thank you. We'll go now." Daniel stood. He looked at Carla. "Thanks, Miss Carla. Anytime, sweet boy." In the car, I didn't say anything, but I felt it. That slow creep of something I didn't want to name. Shame. I pushed it down. Told myself I was just tired. But it stayed. Daniel graduated high school, got into college, moved 2 hours away. I was proud. I told everyone. My son, the college boy. He came home for holidays, but the visits got shorter. The conversations got thinner. I told myself it was normal. Kids grow up. They leave. But deep down, I knew. He was pulling away from me. One Thanksgiving, he didn't come home. "I'm staying with a friend's family this year, Mom." "Whose family?" "Just a friend." "Daniel. I made dinner. I got your favorite." "I know. I'm sorry. I'll be home for Christmas." He wasn't. Christmas came. He called. Said he couldn't make it. Weather. Traffic. Excuses. I spent Christmas alone. I sat at the table I'd set for 2 and ate in silence. The turkey was dry. The house was cold. Outside I could see Carla's house. Lights in every window. Cars in the driveway. Laughter I could almost hear through the cold. I looked away. A year later I got a call from Daniel. "Mom, I need to tell you something." His voice was serious. "What is it?" "I'm getting married." My heart jumped. "Married? To who? When?" "Her name is Sophie. We've been together for 2 years. The wedding's in 3 months." 3 months? "Daniel, why didn't you tell me?" "I'm telling you now." "Who is she? Where's she from? What does her family do?" Silence. "Daniel? She's Carla's daughter, Mom." The room tilted. "What?" "Sophie. Carla's youngest daughter. We started talking again in college. We fell in love. I couldn't breathe." "You're marrying her daughter? Her name is Sophie. Daniel, you don't understand." "No, Mom, you don't understand." His voice cracked. "Do you know how many times Carla was there for me when you weren't? I was working. I was providing for you. She was there. When I fell off my bike. When I failed that test and couldn't tell you because you'd be disappointed. When I was lonely and you were too tired to notice." Tears started. I didn't stop them. "She packed me lunches, Mom. When you forgot, she sat with me when I was scared about starting high school. She asked me how I was doing. She listened. She saw me. I saw you. No, you saw what you wanted me to be. Silence. Heavy. Thick. I'm marrying Sophie. I love her. And I love her mother. If you can't accept that, then I don't know what to tell you." He hung up. I sat there, holding the phone, staring at nothing. The clock ticked on the wall. Outside, a dog barked. I felt something break inside me. Something I didn't know how to fix. I didn't go to the wedding. I told Daniel I was sick. He didn't push. I wasn't sick. I was afraid. Afraid to face Carla. Afraid to face what I'd done. Sophie sent me a photo afterward. She looked beautiful. Daniel looked happy. Carla was in the picture, smiling, holding Sophie's hand, wearing a simple dress, hair pulled back. She looked like she belonged. Because she did. I put the photo in a drawer. Months passed. Then a year. Daniel called once in a while. Short calls. Polite. Distant. I knew I was losing him. One night, I couldn't take it anymore. I drove to Carla's house. It was late, but her light was on. I sat in the car for 10 minutes, hands shaking. Finally, I got out. I knocked. She opened the door. Surprised? "Barbara? I need to talk to you." She stepped aside. Let me in. The house was small, but warm, clean. Pictures everywhere. Of her daughters, of Daniel, of my son, in her home. More than in mine. I sat down on her couch. The same couch Daniel sat on when she bandaged his knee. "I owe you an apology," I said. She waited. "I judged you. For years. I thought you weren't good enough. I thought your family wasn't good enough for my son." My voice broke. And I was wrong. Carla's eyes softened. "You were protecting him. I understand that." "No, I was protecting my pride." I looked at her. Really looked at her. "You did more for Daniel than I ever did. You saw him. You loved him. When he needed someone, you were there. And I pushed you away. I pushed him away." She reached over, took my hand. Her hand was rough, calloused from work, but warm. "It's not too late, Barbara. It feels too late. It's not. He's your son. He still loves you. He just needs to know you see him now." I cried then. For the first time in years, I cried. Carla sat with me, held my hand, didn't say a word, just stayed. The way she'd stayed for Daniel, the way I should have. I called Daniel the next day. My hands shook as I dialed. "I'm sorry," I said when he answered. He was quiet. "I was wrong. About Carla. About Sophie. About everything. Mom, I want to meet her. Really meet her. I want to be part of your life, if you'll let me." Another pause. Then, softly, "Okay." We met for lunch the following week. Daniel, Sophie, and me. Sophie was kind, patient. She talked about her job, her family, her life with Daniel. She had her mother's warmth, her mother's heart. I listened, really listened. For the first time in a long time, I didn't try to control the conversation, didn't try to steer it toward what I thought it should be. I just let it be. Daniel smiled at me, a real smile. It had been so long. Before we left, Sophie hugged me. "Thank you for coming," she said. I hugged her back. "Thank you for loving my son." Now Daniel and I talk every week. It's not perfect, but it's real. I visit them. I brought flowers to Carla last month, apologized again. She hugged me and said, "We're family now." And we are. I spent so many years thinking I knew what was best, thinking I had to protect my son from people I didn't understand, people I thought were beneath us. But the truth is, the person I needed to protect him from was me. My pride, my fear, my need to control. The people I looked down on were the ones who held him up, and I almost lost him. Because of it, Carla never had much money, but she had something I didn't. She had love without conditions. She saw people for who they were, not for what they had, and my son knew the difference. If this story meant something to you, I'd be grateful if you'd share it. Maybe someone out there needs to hear it. Maybe someone is making the same mistake I did. Maybe someone is looking down on a neighbor, a coworker, a stranger, and missing the goodness right in front of them. Subscribe if you'd like to hear more stories like this. Real stories. From real people who learned the hard way. And if you're comfortable, leave a comment and tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to know. I read every single one. Thank you for listening. And remember, it's never too late to say you're sorry. It's never too late to change. It's never too late to see people the way they deserve to be seen. God bless you.